Hey guys, welcome to ERP Radio, your recovery resource. My name is Jennifer Stewart, and joining me is my amazing co-host, Ben. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Jen, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm excited for our topic today.
Me too. You know, we love this topic. So today is a good to great episode, and we'll be talking about exercise, health, and addiction. Now, Ben, you and I both know, exercise is great because, hey, you lose weight, but it's good for your well-being. It's good for your mindset. So let me ask you this, you really infused a lot of exercise in your sobriety. When you were suffering with addiction, did you channel that energy into your exercise?
Well, when I was in my active addiction, I always loved to compete. I loved to play sports. I even took it to the next level because I was so aggressive because I had all this pent-up anger and through addiction, and I would lash out and fight people and be super aggressive on, playing basketball and different sports and football. But when I got sober, I realized that I can do not only like weightlifting, but I can play sports and compete in a healthy way. And that's when it really kick-started my good mood. That's when I started really feeling good about myself. You get changes in your body, you start building muscle, you start having a better perception of yourself, and you just have a genuine better well-being. You have better appetite, better everything.
Better everything. I mean, the one thing exercise does for me, it helps me channel my stress. So if I'm having a stressful or emotional day, or even if I'm in a funk, and it helps release that energy when I'm working out.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I notice it the most is when I fall into a slump where I stop working out, or like I play basketball Wednesdays and Saturdays, and when something happens and I can't make it, then I really notice it. I'm like, why am I so like stressed out? Why am I so irritated? Why am I so angry? And it's all because I don't have that release. Mm-hmm. And it's so true. It's it almost fills a void for me. I remember a quick story. I remember I was in elementary school, and my teacher, I got in trouble for something, obviously, because I was always in trouble. But my teacher at the time took away my recess period, and I remember my mom freaking out at my teacher, telling me, "You cannot take away Ben's recess because he needs that release during the day. Like, discipline him in any way possible, but whatever you do, don't take away recess." And she obviously knew I was to blame for whatever the reason was. I don't even remember it at the time, but I'm just trying to emphasize how important recess was for me even at a young age.
Sure, so. Absolutely. It's funny because exercising more and more, I do this form of exercise where you focus on your body weight. So you really need to be mindful, focus on your breathing, because you have to, really conquer your endurance to do these workouts because they're rather hard. But I noticed as I was doing this, it's a form of meditation for me. And I really never put exercise and meditation in the same category. But just focusing on whatever exercise you do, have it be strength training, running, when you're really in that zone of the now and mindful, it is a form of meditation almost. And that's why I understand why you feel so happy after after you work out.
For addicts especially, your point is spot on, because it's a proven fact that exercise releases body chemicals called endorphins, and that helps deal with, emotional pain, physical pain, and everything. And, even a lot of rehabs nowadays have gyms.
Good.
They take them to different courts to play sports and stuff, and even if they don't, I remember when I was in treatment, they took us to the YMCA twice a week so we can all work out, play basketball, and I just remember that was basically the only thing I looked forward to when I was in rehab, because it's like, finally I can get out of this building and do something.
Sure.
I've even heard that luxury rehabs have a complete personal training staff.
All right. Well, this is going to conclude our episode for today, Ben. I thank you. And to our viewers, if you or someone you know is suffering from addiction, please reach out and give us a call. We have counselors on 24/7 that can answer any of your questions. Our phone number is 844-548-3407. We thank you. Take care and join us next week.